I'm Christina Spencer.
And I'm Brian Spencer.
And this is our story. So we met in high school. We were best friends in high school. Lasted until we were in our early 20s and then kind of grew apart, did our own thing, went our separate ways, and 6 or 7 years later met up for dinner one night, and then we've been together ever since. We got a house, we got married. All of that kind of came very easy and naturally to us, and then we got pregnant with our daughter. She was premature and came at 34 weeks and was very small, and we got pregnant in between her and our son, and we miscarried early on. And so when we found out that we were pregnant with our son, it was a very exciting time. Lots of unexpected things happened after that led us to become involved with Wholehearted. Memphis was born prematurely at 31 weeks. We were at our community hospital for 51 days. We were transferred to Children's after that point. We spent the next 300 plus days of his life going through an open heart surgery, several cardiac arrests. We made it to his birthday, which we thought was amazing, and found out at the end of the week of his first birthday, his lungs were just far too calcified to sustain life without support. Our story ended a week after his first birthday, or just began a week after his first birthday. I don't even know his story will never end. We made our journey pretty public from almost the very beginning to get the word out there that, especially for families who were going through something like we were going through, that they don't have to do this alone. Other people understand. For me, at least, getting it out and writing about it and being as real as I can, and that was very helpful to me.
We made friends with a lot of families that were in the CI at the same time. Having people that you can talk to, there's no judgment, that they're there with you. They understand, they've gone through it or are going through it, and you can all help each other.
Wholehearted Foundation was a great emotional and financial help to us. There's no words for the kind of support that they've offered to us and what they mean to us. Earlier on in our stay in the cardiac ICU, our social worker had mentioned that there was a foundation that could help us with meal vouchers and with parking tickets. We would both bring a car in here and out of here every day, and that was really starting to add up. The meals here were starting to add up, so they helped with those costs initially. And then it was just seeing the faces of people who had gone through both losing a child and having several children with cardiac defects who had spent time here, and they weren't afraid to come back here. If anything, they were driven to come back here and to give back to the unit and to show these parents there are things that you can do when all of this is over, and it doesn't have to define you, but it can still be a part of who you are. It's okay to reach out for help and to tap out your resources. It's accepting the help that will give you a little bit of a boost to continue on. Having been through all of that, I can't imagine our lives without them, because they're some of the most amazing people that we've ever met. We share Memphis's story because it's what he deserves. It's what gives me the strength to continue to cope with him not being here. His memory is there, and for people that never knew him but just followed everything that he went through, we know that he touched a lot of lives. We're having a little girl who will apparently be making her debut early December, if not before. And thankfully, everything is looking good for her, and she is growing. We're hoping that we get to take a kid home from the hospital this time, and that now that our oldest is old enough to understand bringing another child into the home, and we can use her natural leadership skills to make her the big sister helper that she can be, and most importantly, that we continue to talk to her and to her baby sister about their brother, and we make that a part of our everyday conversation so that as her memories fade, at least we continue to share the memories and the pictures, which we have no shortage of, so that she'll continue to remember.